We've got another belting meeting in store for you tonight as we go back to 2018 for some more historic racing action at the National Speedway Stadium. It's a close encounter and one not to be missed this week, once again brought to you by the Belle Vue Aces 2020 team sponsor, Bike Rides. Well, good evening everybody, and we're back once again with some historic Premiership action from the National Speedway Stadium, courtesy of the Belle Vue Aces 2020 team sponsor Bike Rides, the flagship brand of our principal partner James Briggs Limited. Some great products out there for your cycle bike and your motorcycle, so make sure you check them out on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Just search Bike Ride UK. So you guys have voted to see some brilliant action from the Poole Pirates tonight. Those guys certainly a thorn in our side. They like the National Speedway Stadium, and this meeting a particularly close encounter. B.Kurtz and Peter Kildemand in action for the opposition tonight. Who's going to come out on top? Well, I'll hand over now to the Belle Vue boys and we will find out. Enjoy.
So riders on track then for heat number one here at the National Speedway Stadium. Looking forward to a good match to equally balanced sides. The Aces looking to avenge their defeat down at Poole last week, and so looking to get off to a bright start in this opening race. New signing P.Starke making his way towards the starting tapes. As he takes up his position, we'll take you through the full lineup. Going in the yellow and black helmet colour, gate number one for the Poole Pirates, it is Woryna. Gate two in blue, P.Starke. It's Bjerre going in the white helmet colour, gate three, and off the outside in red, Grajczonek. Referee this evening is Darren Hartley. Aces looking to put in a good performance on track, back in track action after a couple of weeks have been rained off. Not only in Manchester, but up and down the country as well. But pleased to report track conditions here tonight, very good indeed, as they come to order for Heat 1. Silent Marshall just checking with the two on the inside. Chase the Ace getting excited on the inside as well. Takes the eye on Heat 1, away they go. Swift start for Grajczonek out of gate number 4. P.Starke in the mix as well, and it's Aces 1 and 2. Cook then from Starke. Here comes Bjerre trying to hunt him down. Bjerre committed to the wide outside, powering his way around the outside of P.Starke, but is the Aces man at this stage, just repelling the challenge of the young Australian. Kurtz committed still to the outside, but Starke riding down low. Very little between them as they head down the back straight for the second time. Cook clear out front after making a super start. It's Starke in second, Bjerre and now indeed Woryna right on his tail. Can the Aces' new recruit repel the challenge from the Poole duo? Down the back straight they go for the third time. Cook well clear, but very little between second, third and fourth with a lap to go of Heat 1. P.Starke looking to start off his Aces career brightly here, but he's under severe pressure from Bjerre. One final challenge coming up from the Australian as they head off the top corner. It looks as if Starke will hang on. He does indeed, and the Aces take a 5-1 maximum out of heat number 1. Fine stuff for P.Starke there. Under real pressure from Bjerre and indeed Woryna. No pressure whatsoever for Grajczonek, who dropped the clutch. A treat there, hopped off gate number 4 and was away and gone. And both Aces coming round on a lap of honour. Celebratory wheelie down the home straight from both riders. They are delighted with that, and the perfect start for their night's work for both Aces boys there. So Grajczonek with the win, P.Starke home for second, Bjerre for third. A 5-1 maximum to begin proceedings here tonight. On we go then to heat number 2, the reserves race, and a guest replacement for the Aces tonight in the form of Daniel Gappmaier. He replaces Jai Etheridge, who crashed up at Glasgow for championship side Berwick on Friday evening, suffered a hand injury, but hopefully Jai won't be too long on the sidelines. So Daniel Gappmaier comes in to replace him tonight. He's in the red helmet colour, gate 1. Next to him in white for Poole, it's Szczepaniak. Dan Bewley goes in blue, gate number 3, with the lineup completed in yellow off the outside by J.Shanes. fly on heat number 2. It's a swift start from the 3 on the inside. Bewley being pressured by Szczepaniak into the first corner, but it's the Belle Vue youngster who emerges in front. So Bewley then from Szczepaniak. It's Gappmaier in third with Shanes. He's at the back trying to come around the outside of the Austrian Gappmaier, but Gappmaier at this stage holding on to third. Good first lap from Dan Bewley. He's pulling away from the other 3, and it looks to be another heat advantage situation for the aces here. So Bewley from Szczepaniak, Gappmaier still in third. Shanes trying hard at the back, but in fact losing ground on the Belle Vue guest, who's got his own sights on Szczepaniak. Bewley, meantime, he's well away, pulled away from the other 3, and looking to start off with a race victory here tonight. A lap to go of heat 2. Daniel Bewley, the pocket rocket, going great guns for the aces in the early part of this 2018 campaign, as they tear into the top corner for the 4th and final time. Dan Bewley, impressive win from him. He takes the flag. Second man home, Szczepaniak. Danny Gappmaier home for third. J.Shanes at the back. And that was all about an impressive first lap for Dan Bewley. Good ride as well from Gappmaier. Did his job there. And both of them coming round in what's been a very strong start to the night's work for the Red Truck Belle Vue Aces. Aces fans in the main grandstand on their feet to applaud Dan Bewley. So Dan Bewley with the win. Second man home, Szczepaniak. Third spot went to Danny Gappmaier, a 4-2. And after 2 races here, it's 9 to the Red Truck Belle Vue Aces, 3 to the Poole Pirates. On we go then to heat number 3, and another guest on show for the aces here. Bjerre coming out tonight to stand in for Stevie Worrell. Worrell unfortunately injured at Scunthorpe in their first fixture of the season, a broken leg as well, and that's going to keep Stevie on the sidelines for a while. So Bjerre coming in tonight. That of course means that Cook once again takes over the captaincy, and well, let's hope that Stevie won't be too long before he's back on a bike. With the 4 riders at the line for heat number 3, the lineup C's going in the white helmet colour for the Pirates. Gate number 1, Grajczonek. Gate 2 in blue, fellow Australian Rohan Tungate. It's L.Sundstrom going in the yellow and black helmet colour, gate number 3, and off the outside in the red helmet colour, Bjerre. Well, we saw last August how well Bjerre goes around here. Put in a really impressive match-winning performance for his side Leicester, as they were victorious over the aces that night last August, and so I'm sure team manager Mark Lemon will be hoping that Bjerre brings some of that form here tonight. Starting Marshall walks away then on heat 3, takes fly, away they go. Good start from the man on the inside, Grajczonek, but Bjerre's made a good one as well from the outside, and it's Bjerre that shows. Bjerre then out front from Grajczonek. Third at this stage, it's Rohan Tungate with Sundstrom sluggish away. He's out the back. Now L.Sundstrom looking for a way through on the inside of Tungate. Looks to have got the line there, and Sundstrom takes up third spot. Meantime, Grajczonek's got his sights on Bjerre. Of course, these two were teammates last year for the championship winning Sheffield Tigers, but Grajczonek moving on this year, and he's trying to hunt down Bjerre. A fast start for the diminutive Dane, looking good here as they turn on the back straight for the 3rd time. Bjerre with a 10-metre advantage then over Grajczonek. Third spot is still Sundstrom, with Tungate now struggling at the back. The lap to go. To be fair to Tungate, he is trying to hunt back down the Swede, but he's still got work to do. Meantime, battle raging out front between Bjerre and Grajczonek. Can Bjerre hold on and take the victory in his opening ride of the night? One final challenge coming up from the Australian. Bjerre will hang on. He takes the flag. Second man home, Grajczonek. Third spot, L.Sundstrom. Good stuff from Bjerre. Electric away from the start. Gate number 1. He didn't look back. He was kept honest throughout the race by Grajczonek, but all credit to Bjerre for bringing it home there. And Bjerre coming around on a lap of honour. So 3 races gone and 3 heat winners for the home side. Perfect start for them. They'll be delighted with that over the power-packed Poole Pirates. So Bjerre with the win, Grajczonek for 2nd, L.Sundstrom for 3rd. A shared race, and progressively after 3 races here, 12 to the Red Truck Belle Vue Aces, 6 to the Poole Pirates.
Second in white, Grajczonek, and third in yellow and black, L.Sundstrom.
On we go then to heat number 4. First race on track for M.Fricke, who's been impressive in the early part of 2018 for the Red Truck Belle Vue Aces. Looked very, very quick indeed in the meeting against Swindon on opening night, which 4 weeks ago now, as we say, lots of meetings rained off thanks to a very wet Easter indeed. Also first ride on track, a stand-in signing for Poole, Peter Kildemand, the classy Dane. He's in place of Chris Holder, who has work visa issues currently. So Peter Kildemand, I'm sure, will be looking for a strong ride here in his first ride at the National Speedway Stadium. The full lineup for Heat 4 sees, going in the yellow and black helmet colour, off gate number 1, J.Shanes. It's Daniel Bewley going in blue, gate number 2. Gate 3 in white sees Peter Kildemand, and off the outside in red it will be M.Fricke. Starting marshal trying to encourage the two off the outside there, trying to call them to order. So they settle down then. Heat number 4. Takes fly, away they go. Good start from the man off gate number 2, Dan Bewley. He's joined in the first corner by J.Shanes. Here comes M.Fricke round the outside of the pair of them, and with Bewley joining up as well, it's a 5-1 situation for the Red Truck Aces. Shanes in third with Peter Kildemand struggling. He's at the back. He's quickly through on the inside of his teammate. But Peter Kildamand's got work to do here if he wants to hunt down Dan Bewley. Bewley then comfortable in second, with M.Fricke making hay out front, looking good. And the Aces in 1 and 2, and they're in dreamland here with a perfect start, another 5-1 maximum. Down the back straight they go. Fricke then from Bewley. The Poole Pirates have no answer in this one. Looking good for them as they come through with a lap to go. So M.Fricke continuing his fine form here at the National Stadium. He's certainly got the best setup. He's well clear of all the other 3 riders. Dan Bewley more than capable to repel any challenge that will come from Peter Kildemand as they come off the final corner. Aces, brilliant performance from them there. Fricke and Bewley, strong rides over the Poole duo. And Belle Vue, they romp into a 10-point advantage at this early stage of tonight's meeting. Handshake between Fricke and Bewley. And once again, the Aces boys, they're coming around on a lap of honour. Double wheelie down the home straight from both of them. Well, Lemon had said pre-meeting how important it was to get off to a good start, and the Aces have done just that. So Fricke with the win, Bewley for second, Kildemand for third, another 5-1, and the score moves on. 17 to the Red Truck Belle Vue Aces and 7 to the Poole Pirates. On we go then to heat number 5. An impressive winner first time out, Bjerre, here for the Red Truck Belle Vue Aces. This time he will line up in the gate 1 position. Next to him for Poole, hoping for a better ride this time around, Woryna. Gate 3 in blue, it's Rohan Tungate, similarly looking for a better ride as well. And the lineup completed in this heat number 5 by the man off the outside grid wearing the white helmet colour, B.Kurtz. Well, Kurtz, I'm sure, would have been disappointed to have been 5-1'd in his first outing. A lot to ask the Australian youngster to go out in heat number 1, especially away from home. But gate 4 so far tonight has looked useful, so what can Kurtz do off it here? Just taking their time to settle down then, ahead of heat number 5. Some good action so far, and the Aces, well, they'll be delighted to be 10 points up at this early stage, but Poole, as we've seen on many occasions in the past, able to strike back. As they settle down then, heat 5 takes fly where they go. Switch start for the man on the inside, Bjerre. B.Kurtz gets to the first corner as well. Bjerre tries to block his run, he leads away through there for Woryna, and Woryna takes a second. Bjerre responding instantly, coming back through on his inside, and Bjerre's trying to go back after B.Kurtz. It's the poor man out front, Kurtz. Bjerre in second. Woryna looks third. Rohan Tungate disappointingly tailed off at the back. So the battle raging out front as Bjerre tries to find a way past. B.Kurtz here, coming through with 2 laps gone. Kurtz, a strong ride from him. Bjerre right on his tail. Woryna not too far behind in third. Poole look to be on their way to their first heat winner of the night, and indeed their first heat advantage. Woryna fired up now, trying to change his attack to come right around the outside of Bjerre. Can Bjerre block his run? Nothing between them as they tear down the back straight for the 4th and final time. Woryna has just got the trot around the outside of Bjerre, and the Poole man does get through into second, and the Pirates take a 5-1 maximum in Heat 5. Well, the Pirates do strike back, and they strike back in style. Really battling ride from Woryna, who took a few laps to work out the best way to attack Bjerre. Managed it though on the final lap, and that's good stuff from the Poole boys there in heat number 5. The riders heading back to the pits. An impressive ride for B.Kurtz, much better from him in that one. Kurtz with the win, Woryna home for second, Bjerre for third. The Pirates strike back with a 5-1, and after 5 races here, 18 to the Red Truck Belle Vue Aces, 12 to the Poole Pirates. Heat 6 then, Pirates striking back in heat number 5, and we look to the Aces to respond here. Grajczonek, the last man to arrive at the starting tapes. The full lineup for this heat 6 sees Peter Kildemand going in the white helmet colour gate number 1. Next to him, gate 2, Grajczonek. Gate 3, yellow and black, Szczepaniak, and off the outside in blue, P.Starke. Well, P.Starke was under all sorts of pressure in his debut ride for the Aces Heat 1, but as we've already seen tonight, gate 4 does seem to give you a good run into the first corner, so I'm sure P.Starke will be looking to emulate what's gone before. Peter Kildemand, he's on the inside. He was 5-1'd by the Aces duo M.Fricke and Bewley in his first ride, so he'll be hoping for better fortunes as the riders take their time here ahead of heat number 6. Starting Marshall trying to encourage the riders to come towards the tapes. The 2 on the inside oblige, and we appear just about ready for heat 6. On comes the green line, up fly the takes, away they go. Good start from the man on the inside, Peter Kildemand. Elbows between him and Grajczonek on the first corner. Here comes P.Starke from wide, and he slots into second. Cook around the outside of his team partner with Szczepaniak at the back, but it's Kildemand making it count from the inside, being chased hard by Grajczonek. P.Starke in third, with Szczepaniak trying to exploit something through on his inside. Can Starke keep the pole behind him? Looks across just to see where the challenge is coming from. Meantime, out front and looking good, much better this time around. Peter Kildemand looks to have a lot more pace. Grajczonek is trying hard but unable to get to him at this stage. Starke trying to keep Szczepaniak behind him, so it looks to be a shared race situation. Another Poole heat winner coming up. A lap to go off heat 6. Kildamand's checked out in this one. Cook trying hard, but he's not going to get to him. The race still on for third. What can Szczepaniak do on the final lap? I think P.Starke just has his number here. As they come off the final corner, Kildemand with a win. Cook home for second, and Starke just about hangs on. But I'm not sure he had that much pace there, but did manage to keep Szczepaniak behind him. But making it count from the inside, Peter Kildemand. Much better that time around. Got to the first corner level with Grajczonek. And despite an early challenge also from P.Starke, it was Kildemand for the Poole Pirates who pulled away to take the victory. So Peter Kildemand with the win. Second man home, Grajczonek. P.Starke for third. It's a shared race situation, and the score after 6 races: 21 to the Red Truck Belle Vue Aces, 15 to the Poole Pirates. On we go then to heat number 7. Poole Pirates getting back into this meeting. 2 heat winners, and the gap still 6 points, but an opportunity here to close that. The full lineup for heat 7 sees for the Red Truck Aces gate 1 in red, M.Fricke. Gate 2 in white for the Poole Pirates, Grajczonek. Gate 3 in blue, standing reserve Daniel Gappmaier, and off the outside in yellow, L.Sundstrom. Based on what we saw in his first ride, M.Fricke you would consider favourite for this, but with a fellow Australian next to him and the super silky Swede L.Sundstrom also in this race, not going to be easy for Max. Taking his time, you can see Grajczonek down there off the machine, and prior to Easter that would have earned him an exclusion, but not now. They've changed the regulation. It lasted about 4 days or so before such was the outcry from the competitors. Riders unhappy with that, and the rule has been ditched. So finally ready, it would seem, for heat number 7. Takes fly, away they go. Swift start out of gate number 1 for M.Fricke. He's first into the first corner. Gappmaier with a strong first corner, but Sundstrom quickly through on his inside. It's Fricke though for the aces that shows. Grajczonek in second, Sundstrom in third, and Gappmaier looking to respond. M.Fricke, he's got Grajczonek about 10 metres behind him. Grajczonek very fast this time around, trying to hunt down M.Fricke, who similarly has plenty of pace. Grajczonek though looking for a way through here on the inside. Fricke can hear him coming. Slight mistake from M.Fricke, but keeping it out front at this stage. What can Grajczonek do as they head down the back straight for the third time? Fricke pulling away from his fellow Australian. Sundstrom appears to have third wrapped up, with Gappmaier somewhere drifting out at the back. With a lap to go, M.Fricke on his way to 2 out of 2. Looking good. And so the aces to share this one. The 6-point lead is going to be maintained as they come off the final corner. Good stuff from M.Fricke, he wins it. Grajczonek home for second, L.Sundstrom for third. And well, Belle Vue, I'm sure they'll be pleased with that. Strong engine room pairing for the Poole Pirates. And they once again take a share out of it. M.Fricke the winner this time around. And Max coming round on a lap of honour. So good stuff from M.Fricke. Aces fans on their feet in the main grandstand. Good turnout this Monday evening. So Fricke with a win, Grajczonek for second, Sundstrom for third. A shared race, and progressively the score moves on. 24 to the Rentrock Belle Vue Aces, 18 to the Poole Pirates.
Second in white, and chasing in half there was Grajczonek. And the third in yellow and black will be
P.Starke, the last man to arrive ahead of this heat number 8. You can see in his last outing that he perhaps didn't have the pace that he wanted, so maybe an adjustment to his machine. Starke arriving and taking his position, gate 3. His team partner here, lining up off the inside in the blue helmet coloured Daniel Bewley. Next to him, yellow and black for the Pirates, J.Shanes. P.Starke lines up in gate number 3 with Woryna in white off gate number 4, and Woryna looked lively in his last outing as he hunted down Bjerre, so I'm sure he'll be looking to hop off gate number 4 here. Aces will be looking to Bewley, I'm sure, to make gate 1 count as they come to order for heat 8. Up fly the Tates, away they go. Swift start out of gate number 1 for Daniel Bewley. Woryna's made a good one as well from the outside, gets around the outside of P.Starke. J.Shanes into third, and work to do here in the early stages for P.Starke. Starke trying to power his way around the outside of Shanes, but meantime out front and looking good, it's Dan Bewley. Bewley then from Woryna. This is where the race is for the crucial third place point, as P.Starke trying to recover from a poor start. In fact, if anything, losing ground on J.Shanes, and once again it's left to the pocket rocket, Dan Bewley, to bring this one home. So Bewley looking good from Woryna. Shanes in third, the 2 Poole boys under no threat whatsoever from P.Starke, who's some way adrift in this one. Daniel Bewley maintaining his final night. He's going to remain unbeaten by a Pirates rider. A lap to go. Daniel Bewley, what a talent this young man is. Down the back straight they go. Dan Bewley well clear of the Pirates duo as he comes off the final corner. Super stuff from Daniel Bewley, no mistake from the inside, he wins it. Woryna home for second, J.Shanes for third. And that was all about a comprehensive first lap from Dan Bewley. Once he'd shaken off the close attentions of Woryna on the first corner, he was away and gone and didn't look back. So good stuff from Daniel Bewley. No celebratory wheelie this time around. So a really important role for Dan Bewley in the reserve berth for the Aces and maintaining his good form here this evening. So Bewley with a win, second man home Casper Woryna, third spot went to J.Shanes. It's another shared race and the score moves on. It's now 27 to the Rentrock Belle Vue Aces and 21 to the Poole Pirates. Rohan Tungate, the last man to arrive here ahead of heat number 9. Tungate hasn't scored so far. He'll be very disappointed with that, so perhaps a change of machinery or indeed a change of setup. He will line up in the inside gate here, so looking to make something work out of that. Next to him in the white helmet colour will be Peter Kildemand. Gate 3 in the red helmet colour, Bjerre, and a change in yellow and black as team manager of the Pirates, Neil Middleditch, replacing Szczepaniak here with a tactical substitute, B.Kurtz. 2018 sees the return of the tactical substitute. Any team down by 6 are allowed to use the tactical substitute ride once throughout the meeting. B.Kurtz gets the nomination. No double points malarkey or anything like that. Anything that B.Kurtz scores counts as it would normally. But the two Poole strong top 2 out in this one, and they'll be looking, I'm sure, to take a maximum score. As they settle down then for heat number 9. Takes fly, away they go. Swift start out of gate number 2 for Peter Kildemand. B.Kurtz has made a reasonable one for the outside, but it is the two Aces boys that slot through into second and third. Bjerre sees an opportunity. He threw here on the inside of his fellow Dane, but doesn't quite make it. It's Kildemand under all sorts of pressure going wide. Here comes Bjerre through on his inside. Kildemand trying to repel the challenge here of both Aces. Bjerre and Tungate look fired up. It's Kildemand under severe pressure from Bjerre. The two Danes locked together into the top corner. Tungate, meantime, is trying to keep B.Kurtz behind him, and there's absolutely nothing between the first 3 with 2 laps gone of heat number 9. Thrilling racing here at the National Speedway Stadium. Peter Kildemand for the Poole Pirates under severe pressure from Bjerre and from Rohan Tungate. One mistake and not one but both will be through. A lap to go, heat number 9. Kildemand has got to have eyes in the back of his head here because it's now Rohan Tungate giving chase, trying to keep it down low as Kildemand goes wide. Kildemand under severe pressure manages to get back around the outside of Tungate. Thrilling racing, one of the best races of the night so far, but it will be the Poole man, Peter Kildemand, who hangs on to victory in heat number 9. Thrilling racing here at the National Speedway Stadium once again, with Peter Kildemand having to work overtime to keep both Aces boys behind him. Absolutely fantastic stuff. We forgot all about B.Kurtz, who was at the back in that one, and thus the Poole tactical substitute does not work. But Peter Kildemand had to work overtime there to keep the Aces boys behind him, and it results in another shared race. Fabulous action. Kildemand taking the victory. It was Rohan Tungate home for second, his first points of the night. Third spot went to Bjerre. It's another shared race, and with 9 races gone, 30 to the Rentrock Belle Vue Aces, 24 to the Poole Pirates. Fabulous action in heat number 9. Hoping for more of the same here in heat 10. The Aces have negated the tactical substitute, so can they bring the meeting home from here? The 4 riders at the line for heat 10. It sees going in the blue helmet colour gate number 1, P.Starke. Next to him in yellow and black for the Pirates, L.Sundstrom. It's C.Cook going in red gate number 3, and off the outside in white it will see Grajczonek. So P.Starke, after beginning brightly, I don't think he's perhaps got the optimum setup here for the National Speedway Stadium. Looked to have been struggling for pace, especially in his last outing, where he was some way adrift. But I'm sure Mark Lemon, Aces team manager, will be hopeful that he can hop off gate number 1 here. So the 4 riders just about ready then for heat number 10. Takes fly, away they go. Good start from P.Starke out of gate number 1, but he's met in the first corner by L.Sundstrom. Sundstrom, though, goes across the corner, manages to control it, and it's Grajczonek that slots into second. Meantime, Grajczonek's gone around the outside of P.Starke as Grajczonek tries to find a way through on the inside of Sundstrom. Fine action once again here in heat number 10, with very little between first to fourth. It's Sundstrom under all sorts of pressure from Grajczonek. Grajczonek trying to power his way around the outside of P.Starke, looks to have done so, but Sundstrom out front. What can the Aces standing captain Grajczonek do here? He's under pressure himself from Grajczonek. Grajczonek trying to bore a hole through on the inside of Cook. Cook though repels that, trying to go after L.Sundstrom. Very little between them once again, but the Swede putting in his strongest ride of the night, with Sundstrom once again horribly out of shape. A bad mistake from him. Does that leave a way through for Grajczonek? Sundstrom somehow recovers. Sundstrom under all sorts of pressure. Another mistake like that and Grajczonek will be through. They tear down the back straight for the final time. I think the Poole man will just about hang on, and they will take a heat advantage. Sundstrom takes the checker flag of victory. Grajczonek home for second. Grajczonek for third. P.Starke at the back. And well, L.Sundstrom had some heart-stopping moments there, but managed to control his machine, and he did bring home the victory. He's heading back to the pits quickly. No lap of honour for him. And Poole Pirates, well, they take a heat advantage. It's only their second one of the evening, and it closes the gap now to 4 points. L.Sundstrom with the victory there. Second man home, Grajczonek. Third spot was Grajczonek, a 4-2. And after 10 races here at the National Stadium, it's 32 to the Rentrook Belle Vue Aces, 28 to the Poole Pirates.
Aces winning time 63.38 and 63.38. Second.
Heat number 11 then, and the Pirates have shaved a couple of points off the deficit, just 4 points between the sides now. We have 3 riders out of the line for Heat 11. We are awaiting the arrival of B.Kurtz. His team partner in this one, Woryna, already at the line, as B.Kurtz making his way around off the top corner to take his place in gate number 1 in this one, so he'll be hopeful of hopping off the inside grid. So B.Kurtz lining up in gate number 1, fellow Australian M.Fricke going for the Aces gate 2, it's Woryna gate number 3, and off the outside in the blue helmet colour it's Daniel Gappmaier. Aces will be hoping that M.Fricke can continue his unbeaten form with another victory here, as the Aces look to bag some Premiership points here at home for the first time. Everybody delighted that we've been able to get a meeting on tonight after the inclement weather over the last couple of weeks. Riders just taking their time here ahead of heat number 11. B.Kurtz, the last man to settle as they come to order. Donny Marshall walks away then on heat 11. Up the tapes, away they go. It's a swift start from the man on the inside, B.Kurtz. Being taken wide by Woryna is Daniel Gappmaier. Meantime, here comes M.Fricke down on the inside of B.Kurtz, so they're locked together into the top corner. Absolutely nothing between the two Australians, and it is the Belle Vue man M.Fricke that shows. Fricke then from Kurtz, Woryna in the third with Gappmaier trying to recover after being forced wide on the first corner. The two Poole boys queuing up, trying to find their way past M.Fricke. Fricke under all sorts of pressure here as B.Kurtz throws it out into the dirt. M.Fricke moves across the track to block his run. Very little between the two up front. Woryna with a watching brief as they tear down the back straight for the third time. M.Fricke trying to make it a hat-trick of victories, but B.Kurtz and Woryna's trying to stop that. A lap to go. Looks to be a share race situation, but yet more fine racing here as B.Kurtz right in the side of M.Fricke, and Woryna there for giving close attention as well. Absolutely nothing between the first three as they tear off the top corner. I think the Belle Vue man will just about hang on. M.Fricke does win it on one wheel. Fricke takes the checker flag and victory, but he had to work hard for that one because B.Kurtz and Woryna were not too far away at all. And some more fine action, that time in heat 11. M.Fricke delighted with that. Celebratory wheelie from him, but he really had to work hard there because the two Poole boys were right up his tailpipe throughout the duration of the race. Fortunately for the Rentrook Aces, M.Fricke was able to bring it home, and he takes the 3 points of victory there. So Fricke with a win, Woryna for second, Kurtz for third, a shared race, and with 11 heats gone, it's 35 to the Rentrook Belle Vue Aces, 31 to the Poole Pirates.
Max's winning time 63.06. 63.06.
Swiftly on then to heat number 12. A little too close for comfort for the Red Truck Belle Vue Aces, as the Poole Pirates are certainly putting in a strong performance away from home tonight. The lineup for heat 12 sees Szczepaniak going in the yellow and black helmet colour gate number 1, Bjerre going in red gate number 2. Gate 3 in white will be Grajczonek, and off the outside in the blue helmet colour it is Daniel Bewley. So Poole with 1 and 3 once again. Kurtz was quick out of it in heat number 11. I'm sure Szczepaniak will want to do the same. Of course, he was replaced in his last outing by B.Kurtz on the tactical substitute ride. Szczepaniak with just 2 points from his 2 rides so far. Grajczonek tonight with 5 points from his 3 outings. But the man off the outside, Dan Bewley, he's unbeaten by a visiting rider, and he'll be looking to maintain that here. Once again, riders taking their time to come to order for heat number 12. Bjerre will be the last one to settle down. So as he takes up his place in gate number 2. Starting Marshall happy, walks away. Fly the takes, away they go. Great start out of gate number 1 from Szczepaniak. Bjerre on one wheel going into the first corner, trying to block the run here of Grajczonek. It's Szczepaniak out front. Here comes Grajczonek, and Bjerre goes on either side of the pole there. They both take him by surprise. They go wide on the top corner, and Szczepaniak almost back into play. It's Bjerre and Grajczonek going hell for leather here. Fantastic action between them, and it's the Poole man Grajczonek that takes it up. Bjerre's got to be careful, otherwise Szczepaniak will be back through. Poole Pirates holding a 4-2 heat advantage here, with Grajczonek and Bjerre trading places over the first lap or so. It's Szczepaniak with a watching brief here on Bjerre, very little between them as they turn down the back straight. Dan Bewley's missed out this time, he's at the back, and with a lap to go of heat number 12, the Poole Pirates seem to be taking a heat advantage which will close the gap even further still. Meantime, Szczepaniak's not finished on Bjerre, nothing between them as they turn down the back straight for the final time. Here comes Szczepaniak around the outside of Bjerre. The Belle Vue man trying to block his run here. Nothing between us. They come to take the checker flag. And we'll leave that one for Darren Hartley. Photo finish, heat number 12. I think perhaps Bjerre just about hung on for second place. What's not in doubt is that Grajczonek has taken his first victory of the night, and he's heading back to the pits quickly. But some more fine action there in heat 12. With Grajczonek taking the win, very, very close indeed for second spot, and indeed Bjerre did hang on for second place, and so it results in a 4-2. So Grajczonek with a win, Bjerre for second, Szczepaniak for third, a 4-2 to the visitors, and the score moves on. 37 to the Red Truck Belle Vue Aces, 35 to the Poole Pirates.
And the score, it's getting close. The 3 heats remaining is the Belle Vue Aces 37. The Poole Pirates 35.
Well, what a meeting we have here at the National Speedway Stadium. Just 2 points between the sides now. An absolutely crucial heat number 13. The big guns race, and if Belle Vue can take advantage here of having the inside gates, well, they'll be close to victory. But Poole Pirates, to their credit, after being 10 points down after just 4 races, have fought back valiantly. And now, well, this meeting could go all the way. With the 4 riders at the line for heat 13, it will see C.Cook going in the red helmet colour gate number 1. Next to him for the Pirates, gate number 2 in white, B.Kurtz. It's M.Fricke going in the blue helmet colour in gate number 3, and off the outside in yellow and black for the Poole Pirates, it's Peter Kildemand. 2 Belle Vue boys, and indeed B.Kurtz packing down their starting positions. Peter Kildemand quite content to come to the line when he's required to do so. Good to see Peter Kildemand riding back in the UK, albeit on a 28-day contract with the Pirates while they sort out Chris Holder's visa issues. Form well so far tonight with 2 race victories has Kildemand, but M.Fricke with 3 wins so far to his name, looking to make it 4 out of 4. Grajczonek with 7 points from his 3 outings so far. B.Kurtz has had a bit more of a mixed night, just paid 6 from 4 outings. So they come to order. Heat number 13. Fly takes away they go. Looks to be slight movement there from B.Kurtz. He's met in the first corner by Grajczonek. Cook trying to force the Poole man wide, and here comes M.Fricke through on the inside of both of them. Fricke takes it up, checks back on his inside to see where Kurtz is. Grajczonek committed to the wide outside. Good action in the first part of this heat 13 with Fricke under all sorts of pressure. Here comes Grajczonek down to the inside of B.Kurtz. Fabulous move by the Aces captain. Grajczonek taking it up. Kurtz taken by surprise there, almost drops to the back, but it's Fricke out front from Grajczonek. Kurtz in third with Kildemand at the back. Great first couple of laps from the Rental Aces there as Grajczonek has forced his way through to join his team partner up front, and the Aces could be on their way here for a match-winning 5-1 situation. M.Fricke and Grajczonek looking good. A lap to go of heat 13, but B.Kurtz isn't finished. He's trying to get back on terms with Grajczonek. Disappointingly for Poole, Kildemand has missed out this time. Heading down the back straight for the 4th and final time. The Grajczonek Belle Vue Aces are going to take a massive 5-1 maximum in heat 13. M.Fricke 4 out of 4 for him. Aces fans on the feet. Grajczonek comes home for second. First spot B.Kurtz, and that was well worked by the Belle Vue boys because Kurtz had made a pretty good start there, but Cook tried to force him wide. M.Fricke saw his way through, and then we had some thrilling action over the first lap or so between Cook and B.Kurtz, and the Aces captain for the night, Grajczonek, taking back that mantle while Steve Worrell's on the injury list. They are delighted with a 5-1 maximum there in heat 13. Celebratory wheelies from both of them. I think they'll probably come round on another lap of honour as well. M.Fricke remains unbeaten, 4 out of 4 from him. Second man home, Grajczonek. B.Kurtz for third, a 5-1, and with 2 to go. The score moves on 42 to the Grajczonek Belle Vue Aces, 36 to the Poole Pirates. Heat 14 at the line then. Aces in the box seat. They're close down to victory. Still mathematically possible for Poole to win this match, but they do need 2 5-1s. 2 reserve changes in this one, with Daniel Gappmaier being replaced by Dan Bewley. J.Shanes also being replaced by Szczepaniak. So both team managers working their informed reserves here. The full amended lineup then for heat number 14 sees going in the white helmet colour, gate number 1, L.Sundstrom. He was an impressive winner last time out. Next to him, coming in blue, Dan Bewley. Gate 3 in yellow and black, Szczepaniak, with the man off the outside in the red helmet colour, that is Tungate. So Aces just need a couple of points. How did this one you feel? Been a really competitive meeting, as you might expect, by these 2 strong sides. I suspect both will be in the mix at the end of season playoffs. So they come to order, heat 14. Fly the takes, away they go. Swift start out again, number 2 for Daniel Bewley. Bewley gets to the first corner, crucially for the Rental Aces, as Tungate's missed out. It's Bewley from Szczepaniak, with L.Sundstrom being passed on the inside by Tungate. Tungate though goes wide, and L.Sundstrom almost back through on his inside. The Australian though won't be denied, and Tungate retakes third. The Aces in a match-winning situation, with Dan Bewley once again back on it here in heat 14, being chased hard by Szczepaniak. Tungate in third, with L.Sundstrom disappointingly for the Pirates. He's at the back. A 4-2 here will give the Aces the win on the night. Dan Bewley with a match-winning performance once again, certainly on form in the early part of this 2018 campaign, although Szczepaniak really busting a gut, trying to get on terms with him. A lap to go for the Rental Aces. Dan Bewley looking good here for the Aces to take the lead points, although Tungate desperately wants second spot to turn this into a 5-1 situation. Into the top corner for the 4th and final time. Daniel Bewley will win the match for the Rental Aces. One final challenge coming up from Tungate, but Szczepaniak hands on. Good stuff from the Aces boys there. Daniel Bewley, a reserve switch from Mark Lemon, works a treat there, and that heat advantage, the 4-2, gives the Aces the victory on the night. They will take the league points. The Poole Pirates, the best they can hope for now is a consolation if they get the right result out of the last race of the night. Fabulous stuff from Dan Bewley. Celebratory wheelie from the youngster down the home straight. What a performance tonight with paid 12 from his 5 outings. Daniel Bewley with the win. Second man home, Szczepaniak. Rohan Tungate for third, a 4-2, and with 1 to go, it's 46 to the Rentrock Belle Vue Aces, 38 to the Poole Pirates.
Well, another superb heat of Speedway here at the National Speedway Stadium.
Final action of the night then. Nominations are in from the 2 team managers. The Aces unsurprisingly have gone with M.Fricke and J.Cook. Poole plumping for Peter Kildemand and Grajczonek. The Pirates need a heat advantage, a 4-2 out of this, if they want to leave Manchester tonight with a consolation league point. They've fought hard tonight, but Aces just slightly too strong. They've secured the win. The full lineup for Heat 15, going off the inside, looking for a maximum, M.Fricke. Gate 2, riding in the white helmet, Peter Kildemand. It's J.Cook in blue, Gate 3, with Grajczonek completing the lineup in yellow and black off the outside. Starting Marshall's happy, bikes pick up the revs, up fly the takes, so where they go. It's a swift start off the inside from M.Fricke. Fricke it is that leads, although Kildemand tried to look through on his inside, and Peter Kildemand for the Pirates takes it up. Grajczonek tried to surge his way around the outside of J.Cook, splits the eye there, trying to come through on the inside of the 2 Aces boys, trying to force M.Fricke, very wide indeed. Fricke hits the fence there, and Fricke drops to the back. Very determined move there from Grajczonek. Disappointment for M.Fricke, who tried to hold on to his machine, but got out of shape and hit the fence, and it's left to J.Cook. He's got to get past Grajczonek and indeed Peter Kildemand to stop the Pirates leaving with a crucial league point. The Pirates on their way to their second 5-1 of the night, and this will be enough for them. The Aces aren't going to get there. Just over a lap or so to go of this heat number 15. J.Cook trying to blast his way right around the outside, but it's been well worked by the Pirates duo. Kildemand and Grajczonek look to have done enough here to bring home the Pirates the consolation league point that they desire. Into the top corner for the final time. One final challenge from J.Cook, but the Pirates will hang on to a 5-1. Kildemand with the win then. Grajczonek comes home for second. J.Cook for third. Disappointment for M.Fricke, whose maximum hopes go up in smoke. Unfortunate for him, he was in the right position, but then got forced wide by Grajczonek, and the 2 Pirates boys are absolutely delighted with that. They knew what they needed to do, and they've come out in Heat 15 and done just that. They do take a consolation league point away from Manchester, and that can be oh so vital in the final knock-ins come playoff time in September. Celebratory wheelies from them both. Kildemand with a win, Grajczonek home for second. Third spot went to J.Cook, a 5-1 to the visitors in the last, and thus the final score, 47 to the Rentrock Belle Vue Aces, 43 to the Poole Pirates.
Well, those pesky Pirates, they just would not give up, would they? Peter Kildemand and Grajczonek, heat number 15 at 5-1 to bring that scoreline back to 47 points to 43. Some great racing there from all of the boys, but a victory for the Belle Vue Aces nonetheless. Well, you guys have been voting once again for the meeting you want to see next, and you have chosen a brilliant clash from August of last year, the Belle Vue Aces versus the Kings Lynn Stars, and we'll be back next Thursday, June the 18th at 8 o'clock with all the action from the National Speedway Stadium. We'll see you then.